Alright, on the agenda for today, determinants of matrices. So I want to find the determinant of this 2x2 matrix. So I'm going to write it using determinant notation. And I'm going to use an arrow, not an equal sign, because this new notation means the determinant, which is a single number, a single value, as opposed to this one over here, which is 4 entries. So it's 4 values just stored in different places. This one only has one single value after we determine this, after we find the determinant. So the way I find a determinant of a 2x2 is I take my diagonals. I'm going to start top left to bottom right, and I multiply those 2 entries together. Then I put my minus sign in between, and I come back to my other diagonal, 8 times -3, and that's how I find my determinant. So now I just need to simplify. So 60 minus -23, well, that's 60 plus, sorry, not 23, excuse me, backtrack. I carried away with myself. 60 minus -24, which is 60 plus 24, or 84. Okay, so there's the determinant of a 2x2. How do we find the determinant of a 3x3? Well, we're going to use a method called expansion of minors. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to arrow over, write my matrix, 3, -2, 1, 3, -1, -2, 3, -2, -3. And I want to find the determinant of that matrix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to circle this 3. I'm going to draw a line through the row and the column that the 3 are part of. So my first step is 3 times the determinant of the matrix that's left. -1, -2, -2, -3. First one's always whatever the sign is for here. My second part is going to be minus, and I'm circling this term, second one in my first row, crossing off the row and the column. I'm going to ignore these blue lines now, so let's get that guy out of there, and that one out of there also. So I look at, again, the terms that are left. So I have -2, the minus was there, that's part of my formula, but I've still got the -2 determinant of 3, -2, 3, -3. Okay, third part of this, third piece is a plus sign. Let's move our red, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's move our red parts out of here. Maybe we'll leave those red ones there. And we'll go, okay, so I circle my entry in that first row, third column, lines through, so it looks like I get 1 times the determinant of 3, -1, 3, -2. And from there, we just need to find the determinants of those 2x2s. -1 times -3 minus -2 times -2. Close that parenthesis. I'm going to say plus 2 times 3 times -3 minus 3 times -2 plus, I'm not even going to write that 1 out there because if we multiply by 1 it doesn't change, 3 times -2 minus 3 times -1, and keep simplifying, 3 times 3 minus 4 plus 2 times -9 plus 6 plus -6 plus 3. 3 times -1 plus 2 times -3 plus -3. That's -3 plus -6 plus -3, that's -12. So the determinant of our original 3x3 matrix is -12.